Today on Deer Gear TV, we're showcasing the knockdown power, speed, and accuracy of TenPoint Crossbows. We'll debut TenPoint's newest crossbow and go on some exciting crossbow hunts. All this and more here on Deer Gear TV. In this episode of Deer Gear TV, we're focusing on crossbows. Crossbows have become very popular with many hunters nationwide because they offer hunters another means to hunt a variety of game all year long. TenPoint Crossbows has been recognized as an industry leader in providing hunters accuracy, power, and easy use in every one of their award-winning crossbows. Let's take a quick look at the award-winning TenPoint Stealth NXT crossbow. The Stealth NXT has been recognized as TenPoint's narrowest and most accurate crossbow ever and was awarded the title of 2018's Outdoor Life Editor's Choice Award, making the Stealth NXT the crossbow of the year. Measuring an ultra-narrow 6 inches wide, the Stealth NXT unleashes speeds up to a devastating 410 feet per second, generating match-grade downrange accuracy on a shot 3 times quieter than the competition. Powered by its RX6 cams that rotate 340 degrees, the next generation NXT bow assembly is equipped with TenPoint's revolutionary Vector Quad 4 cable system. This system utilizes 4 independent cables rather than the traditional 2 to keep the cams perfectly level, ensuring straight knock travel and match-grade downrange accuracy. The AccuDraw Pro allows you to silently draw your crossbow with only 9 pounds of force. Once loaded, the ultra-compact Stealth NXT provides more shot opportunities for hunters in tight shooting conditions. Shoulder and shoot the Stealth NXT and experience the combination of width, speed, and accuracy that makes it the crossbow of the year. When we return, we dive deeper into the world of crossbows by debuting TenPoint's newest crossbow to hit the market. Deer Gear is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. TenPoint Crossbows. Perfection lives here. Garmin Zero bow sight. Leave the guesswork behind.
As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
Feed your need for speed. The Nitro XRT unleashes speeds up to 470 feet per second, producing 25% flatter arrow trajectory, resulting in knock-breaking accuracy and unprecedented knockdown power. The world has never seen a crossbow this fast, accurate, and compact. The Nitro XRT from TenPoint.
With our show being all about crossbows and what they provide to hunters, we are excited to introduce TenPoint's newest crossbow to hit the market, the Nitro XRT. The Nitro XRT unleashes speeds up to 470 feet per second, producing 25% flatter arrow trajectory, resulting in knock-breaking accuracy and unprecedented knockdown power. Its patented reverse draw technology shifts the riser from the front of the crossbow to the center, eliminating the nose-heavy feel of traditional crossbows and allowing you to hold steady on your target for increased accuracy. Its 404-degree rotation, RX7 cams, and 16.5-inch power stroke combine to produce a smooth shooting powerhouse. The AccuDraw Pro cocking device allows you to silently draw your crossbow with only 9 pounds of force. Once loaded, the ultra-compact 7-inch wide Nitro XRT provides more shot opportunities for hunters in tight shooting conditions. The world has never seen a crossbow this fast, accurate, and compact, and we had the opportunity to field test this powerful crossbow.
You know, it's always fun to be able to see new products, test them out. I talk about that all the time and see what they can do. And innovation is always causing everybody to get, you know, faster and more technological and create more advantages in the outdoors. And crossbows are no different. You know, you look at the nitros that we're shooting from TenPoint right now. I mean, they're passing 450 feet a second. They're delivering power that's unparalleled in my opinion. Accuracy is incredible, but you also have to, you know, question what you're gaining on that, where ethically that line is, what you can do with it, you know, and truly what kind of power there is. We're getting ready to do a little test right here. I've got a 44 mag here. I'm gonna shoot this bucket full of water and we're gonna look at the impact. We're gonna look at the hole. We're gonna look at how much energy is basically delivered all the way through. We expect to see a total pass through. Then we're gonna back up to about 25 yards and do the same thing with the crossbow. We've got the new TenPoint Crossbow Nitro model that basically delivers a bone crunching hit on the targets, and we're gonna shoot it through the other side. And we're hoping and expecting to see the exact same results. A total pass through the water, embedded into the target 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 inches in there. The end result is confidence on our end of what you're gonna see when it comes time to pull the trigger on anything you're getting ready to harvest. You good? So the 44 went right to here and stopped. We can see it right there. So now we're gonna back up and shoot the crossbow and see what we're dealing with. I mean, that's what you'd expect. I mean, a 44 is one of the most powerful handguns in the world. I mean, we've seen it for years and we blew all the way through and we just got in a little bit. Now, we're gonna take the crossbow back and see what kind of penetration, because ultimately what you're hoping to see is this crossbow is gonna have a similar amount of energy, a similar amount of knockdown power, and we'll be able to drive through that water, go into the block behind it a similar amount. And from a hunting standpoint, that's gotta give you confidence that you can make a shot that's gonna have a lot of impact and knockdown power. We've actually got the TenPoint Nitro XRT right here, and this is a very easy crossbow. It takes less than 10 pounds of basic energy to be able to crank this and load it for you as a hunter in the field. It's very compact, unlike, you know, a lot of the early models of crossbows that were out there where a guy had to deal with a tremendous amount of bulkiness, and you get into a tree stand, it was hard to operate, took up a lot of room. And you know, so many crossbows on the market today, you know, that you see advertised, they're shooting in the 300 plus range, and granted, that's fast in a lot of traditional senses. But if you're looking for true impact, true knockdown power, you really want to get up to some of these models like this that are over 450, so that you can, you know, drive a ton of energy into that target and know that you're basically going to be able to have power when it hits the target. Any bow, any crossbow, if you hit them in the soft spots, you hit them in the vitals, you're gonna find that animal in an easy situation dead very fast. But in this type of situation, when you're dealing with crossbow shooting over 400 feet a second, this particular model here getting up to 470, you're dealing with something that's gonna provide an impact like what we just saw on that 44, hopefully. We went right through the heaviest penetration of water inside this bucket. You can see we've got a total pass through, and look, we've driven in a good additional 6-8 inches right there. So I mean, when you start talking about a standard size animal that somebody's hunting, you're gonna blow right through. You go over here and look at what we're dealing with on the 44. We blew right through, and I can feel bullet probably about that far in there. So I would say from a hunting situation, we know how deadly accurate the TenPoint crossbows are. We know what we're dealing with when we start talking about this newest model from TenPoint, and you can blast through in a similar situation to that, and you've got a blood trail going out both sides. I feel pretty confident we're gonna be able to put some tremendous amount of energy and knockdown power on a whitetail deer.
To learn more about the newest and most powerful TenPoint Nitro XRT crossbow, head over to TenPointCrossbows.com. When we return, we'll go on some deer hunts and showcase how powerful these TenPoint crossbows can be against flesh and bone. Stay tuned. Deer Gear is brought to you by Yamaha's proven off-road ATVs and side-by-side vehicles. Bradley Smoker, food smoking made easy. Walkers, protect it or lose it. Wiley X, absolute premium protection.
How do you aim a 36-yard shot with a 30-yard fixed pin at a 15-degree angle with a 7-inch holdover without moving a single pin? Easy. You get one of these. Zero, the auto-ranging digital bow sight from Garmin.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X2. With a compact chassis perfect for exploring tight technical terrain. An ultra-quiet and smooth 850 class twin-cylinder engine. And next-level versatility with a 600-pound dumping cargo bed. No other side-by-side delivers this level of proven off-road performance. The all-new Wolverine X2 from Yamaha.
To continue our showcase of TenPoint crossbows, we'll join Doug Roberts on a recent hunt in Texas.
This is what's so nice about this TenPoint. It's got so much power, but at the same time you can just sit and crank it, and most crossbows you cannot recock without standing up and using your foot and pulling. This one I can just sit and just crank it right up. Simply take the pull bar, bring it back in, lock it in place, snap the lever down, you're good to go. We're still very overcast, but we've come to what they call the hayfield. We got this old farm fence here. You got a little pasture off to our right. Again, we got the wind coming into us at about 2 o'clock, so that setup's perfect. But the deer just kind of come out here and they're going to feed basically out in front of us as they kind of pass through. So there were some deer in here when we come in. They kind of blew out, so hopefully they'll come back and maybe some other ones will travel through. But we're going to hang the stink stick, Evercalm stink stick up and get the scents out, and right there covers our scent. So stink stick Evercalm. There's a doe right over here, so things are coming back naturally. Holy smokes. Okay. Just shot a really nice South Texas buck. I mean, nice, beautiful dark antlers. Looks like a 10. A nice basket rack, but when I shot, the shot was really good. What I didn't realize is he was just slightly angling towards me, his front chest. So when I thought I was putting it right behind the front shoulder, and the lung actually, it looks like it went through, maybe clipped the lung, but more of the liver. And the liver, it takes a little bit longer for him to die. So the liver on the front side, probably a little bit of the guts on the back side, but he's right out here. In fact, all the other deer are starting to walk up to him. He just laid down. He's hurting. No doubt he's going to expire. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, man. Whew. My goodness. Holy cow. Thank you, dear Lord. This is a gorgeous South Texas buck. Gorgeous. Oh, and I didn't even see this. He's got a kicker back here. He's got a little kicker back here, but nice and dark. Wow, 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 wow. This actually got broke off a little bit. So wouldn't have been as long as this side, but it would have been a little longer. So, yeah, the shot actually, we were right. The shot actually looked good on the entrance here, but he was angled a little bit to me, and so it went actually right behind all the vitals and through the guts on the other side. So it was a good thing we gave him this little bit of time to kind of go down. But look at how those beams wrap completely around, nice and white on the end. What a beautiful, beautiful deer. Gonna make a nice mount. I'm going to donate the meat to a needy family. We have plenty of venison back home, so he will definitely go to good use. Somebody that really could use it. Hopefully a family that has kids. So now we got to get him drug out of here.
To learn more about TenPoint Crossbows, go to TenPointCrossbows.com. Well, up next, we'll join Wade out in the field with his TenPoint Crossbow when we return. Deer Gear is brought to you by Conquest Scents, Hunting and Dog Scents, Stealth Cam, proven. Sawyer Products, we keep you outdoors.
Many said that we were just obsessed when we started, that there had to be an easier way to smoke food. As time passed, the Bradley family created a lineup of Bradley electric smokers that has made it easier for the novice or even expert chef to get perfect results every time they use it. Grab yourself a Bradley smoker and take your cooking to an all-new level.
Protect it or lose it.
Protect it or lose it.
Protect it or lose it. Protect it or lose it.
Protect it
Or lose it.
Protect it or lose it.
We wrap this episode with the hunt with Wade, where the sheer knockdown power and energy of his TenPoint crossbow came in handy.
It's your typical morning set that if you're in an area that has a lot of deer, you know, you start to see a few shapes coming through. These two bucks that were both, in my opinion, shooters, one had like these real sweeping up main beams, and the other one was kind of a classical, more traditional rack, as I would call it. They were kind of milling around from the left and just kind of eased through and got out in front of us, and we're just feeding around. And you know what? It doesn't get any better to start the day. In this situation, I mean, I'm waiting to get you know, good shooting light, you know, both for the scope, but the camera, and the deer are moving around, and they're kind of coming from our left and right, and we've seen a couple of young bucks at the time, and I know this is gonna be a freehand shot out the left window. It's in my lap. You know, as I'm moving to get into position, I mean, they just took off running. They got spooked, they're gone. Depending on where you hunt, sometimes deer don't even know why they ran. You know, did a bird spook them? Did they get a whiff of a crazy scent? Did it sound off in the distance? Did another deer just take off running? You know, if nobody blows and they're not really flagging, there's a good chance if they're on a food source, those deer are gonna come back. The 9-point to me was a more mature deer, so I was kind of more gravitating towards him, but I was going to shoot either one of them. They're both great deer. And as they kind of got through that tall grass, you know, I'm already in my mind trying to position myself in the different holes in the windows to get a shot. We saw those two deer early this morning. They came in actually from the left. This time they came back in from the right, and they kind of got the same together right there. Both of them are good shooters. Tough to get a shot. Took the little freehand shot on the 9-point right there. You know, this thing is so absolutely fast. I mean, I know I hit him. You know, kind of quartering away, so I felt like the shot was good, but it's so fast that I really couldn't tell you much more than that. You know, just like we always do, because we got the benefit of a camera, we play the shot back. And exactly kind of what I thought happened. You know, I felt like I was back when I took that shot. The deer actually takes a step right when I pull the trigger, and I probably tugged it a little bit too, because he was easing out on me, and you know, you get excited, that happens. But he's quartering away when I take the shot, and I go in back, but that was the angle I was shooting at. Obviously, I'm trying to be a lot more forward right there and go out, but I think it went through his whole body cavity at that speed, and that much energy at about 30 yards right there. Watched him run off. He was hunched up good, but I'm gonna give him about an hour and a half and slide on out of here. And you know, and that's just the best advice that I could give somebody in that situation. When in doubt, back out, give them a little time. So when we came back and got everybody, and we kind of did our little deal, we got all of our cameras rolling, and everybody's milling around, nobody's finding any blood. Off goes Clark. You know, he just goes bebopping along down the hill, and all of a sudden he's walking around back. He's already found the deer.
50 yards, maybe 80.
That wasn't even any challenge.
I see a big white belly. I think that might be a deer. You know, the great thing is, Wade, is you hit that deer. It looked like, I mean, when we looked at the footage, it looked like it was back, but he was quartered so hard, it came out even forward of the front leg, more or less.
I mean, I was aiming at the, you know, at that opposite side shoulder. That's what I like to shoot if I'm gonna take that shot. I still feel like I pulled it a little bit from where I was aiming, but man, I mean, and he stepped on me when you slow motion it, and you can really see it. But I mean, that's where I was trying to go. I would never take that shot at a deer quartering the other direction towards you, but when they're quartering away, they open up a lot of stuff, and I mean, it went through everything. Thanks for the tracking help, Clark.
I didn't do anything, but I'm glad I got to be in under the cover. That's pretty fun.
Look, there's a white belly. I think we got him.
I think we got him.
To learn more about TenPoint Crossbows, go to TenPointCrossbows.com.
When I was in special ops, every item had a purpose, or it got left behind. It's no different today. If it doesn't protect me, or help me perform at the highest level, I've got no use for it. Otherwise, I don't come back with whatever it is I set out to get. Wiley X, ballistic rated eyewear.
What does it take to make Evercalm deer scent? It takes a deer farmer who raises whitetails. It takes mixing the special blend of Evercalm, testing each batch.
Smells like deer.
And then pouring each container. Each container is cleaned, examined, and packaged for shipping. It takes the finest deer herd and a great team of people to make the best hunting scent available. Evercalm, from Conquest Scents.
We plan all year for this. We hone our skills. We have confidence in the gear we choose. We pour over thousands of images and videos. When the time comes, will you be ready? Introducing the all-new 4K camera by Stealth Cam. Proven.
At Sawyer, we use the best technology to make simple products that keep you going regardless of your journey. So whether you're boating, hiking, fishing, camping, or hunting, we keep you outdoors with a full lineup of products to both protect you and make the outdoors more enjoyable. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors.
When they canceled school today, you could have stayed at home like all the other kids. Laid up on the couch playing video games in your sweatpants. Nah. Best snow day ever. Introducing the new TC Compass, only by Thompson Center. Follow your own compass with America's master gun maker.
We demand a lot from the products that we use on our adventures around the world. When it comes to keeping things seriously cold, we rely on Angle Coolers, who have for over 50 years kept things cold. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler.
Introducing Lightwave H3 technology from High-Vis Sights. The Lightwave H3 sight combines tritium with the light pipe technology High-Vis is known for to give you 24 hours of illumination. Now you can have the advantage of day and night performance all in one sight system. The new Lightwave H3 ensures fast sight acquisition and a bright sight picture day or night. Learn more at highvissights.com and see what you've been missing.